Hello, friends. Good to see you all. Welcome to the appreciation of North Indian music with Shekhar Bhatt. Last week, I had given you some songs to listen to. I believe there were about 6 songs, 6 different pieces of music. Out of them, I think 4 of them were from movies and 2 were non-film music. I had asked you to see the similarities, if you could hear the similarities and also the differences. And then I had promised you that I'll come back to you this week and tell you all about it. So to begin with, in the list that I had given you, I had given a hint. It was very simple. There were 2 non-film numbers there and the name of the rag was listed. Yes, all of them belong to the same rag, Rageshri. So let's compare here. तेरी आंखों के सिवा दुनिया में रखा क्या है? कौन आया मेरे मन के द्वारे? मोहब्बत ऐसी धड़कन है. And the 4th one, ना जिया लगेना. I'm going to join all these 4 songs and you will probably be able to tell that yeah, they belong to the same scale, same mood, same rag. Here we go. तेरी आँखों के सिवा दुनिया में रखा क्या है? ये उठे सुबह चले, ये झुके शाम ढले. मेरा जीना, मेरा मरना, कौन आया मेरे मन के द्वारे? पायल की झनकार लिए कौन आया? मोहब्बत ऐसी धड़कन है जो समझाई नहीं जाती. मोहब्बत ऐसी धड़कन है ना जिया लागे ना. तेरे बिना मेरा कहीं जिया लागे ना. ना जिया लागे ना. So there we are. Let's get back to our episode number 2. Thank you again for joining. Hello and welcome to the second episode of AONIM, Appreciation of North Indian Music. So why am I doing this? Here is a very short explanation. I want to share what I have learned in music and experienced. And here is the long explanation. Music is interwoven into our lives since childhood. Last few generations have been fortunate to have music all around them with the advancement of radio, television, and lately mobile phones. Film music has inspired young ones to learn music for generations now, and that has opened up opportunities for musicians to start music schools and training classes. This has helped produce a number of good singers and musicians, but I still feel that there is still an opportunity to develop good listeners of our music. To be a good listener, you do not have to be a good singer, you do not have to be a good musician. We just need to help with training your ears to develop an understanding for music, just the way a musician, a singer, appreciates music. Film music in India has done a wonderful job of churning out thousands of songs every year. The film industry has virtually produced every style of music possible and are always searching for a new sound. In the past few years, however, the importance of music in films has been on decline, and the songs are produced more for promotion of the film. This should open up the opportunities for the singers and musicians to step out of the film domain and establish an independent music industry, unless films go back to producing the musicals of the yesteryears. Today, music is all around us. We encounter it while shopping, in trains, at restaurants, and even when we are in an elevator or lift. This music is in the background and not something that we have chosen. But the music that we choose is always special as we engage with it in a totally different way. I know of people or friends who sit down in a recliner with their favorite drink and tune into their choice of music and spend hours enjoying either music or drink or both. Then I also know some who attend as many live concerts as they can to enjoy music. On the other hand, some of us listen to music while driving, some while working out, some while working. All these different environments affect the way we listen to music, the way we understand it, and ultimately, the way we appreciate music. Now, let us talk about why just North Indian music. Friends, Indian music was developed at the dawn of the civilization in Indus Valley between 7000 and 5000 BC. The original form was influenced by other external invaders, including Aryans, Greeks, various Islamist invasions, including Mughals, and finally, colonial British India. These invasions occurred mostly from the northern passes of Himalayan ranges and thus altered the original northern music, while the music of south remained more or less intact. The music of South India, also known as Carnatic music or South Indian music, did go through change, but not as much as the music of North India, known as Hindustani music or North Indian music. I'm a musician from the north and have very limited knowledge of Carnatic or South Indian music. That's why this video series will focus on Hindustani music. Once the series is complete, I may produce another one in partnership with a knowledgeable Carnatic musician, and I'll learn some more music. North Indian music or Hindustani Sangeet covers a huge variety of styles and genres. I would like to cover everything, including folk music, various devotional songs, Geet, Ghazal, and various styles of Hindustani classical music. What I will not cover is the largest category of film music, as there is already an information overload on that subject. I will, however, always include film music as a listening guide to understand each episode better. I have already planned out over 45 episodes that cover basic terminology and introduces you to the complex theory of North Indian music in the easiest possible way. As I said last week, we will take one topic and we'll have an example or a demo song that I have composed specifically to describe the concept. There will be links to 6 other pieces of music to understand the concept better in the description of each episode, each YouTube episode, and also at the end of the video. As I said in the previous video, this series is for those who want to learn to appreciate North Indian music. This series does not teach you to sing or to play an instrument. For appreciating any kind of music, you do not need to have good voice or skills to play any instrument. The only skill you need is to know how to get to these episodes. I know probably 3-year-olds know it better than us, the adults. Let's get a little bit technical now. To develop deeper understanding and appreciation of music, we need to become aware of some of the processes or the building blocks that make up music. It might be a good idea to start with understanding these processes. Good thing is that we do not need to be able to read music or even sing or play any instrument, as I said. Another good thing is that these processes are common to all kinds of music of the world, including Western music. So what are these building blocks? Number 1, rhythm, tal. Tal, length of notes or beats in music. Long or short, like 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, or 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Tempo or laya. The speed of music, for example, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the medium lay known as madhya lay, or faster. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. This is faster and known as drut lay, or really slow. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is known as slow speed, vilambit tal, vilambit lay. We will be using these phrases again and again, so don't worry about memorizing them. Normally the tempo of the song is always constant. It's measured in beats per minute or BPM. Number 3, pitch. Pitch is known as low or highness of music. Low, like ah. Highs, ah, 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 ah. These are the pitches. Melody, a tune produced by combining notes and rhythm. That's a melody. Number 5, harmony. When 2 or more notes are played together, it creates a harmony. Here is an example. You need more than one singer to produce harmony. Most of the single Western instruments like violin, guitar, keyboards can produce a harmony, while most of the Indian instruments cannot produce a harmony. Number 6, timbre, also known as tone color. Sound qualities of different voices or instruments. For example, the timbre of flute is different from the timbre of sitar. If you listen to any instrument carefully, like the timbre of 2 sitars is also different from each other. The tone color depends mostly on the material used to manufacture the instrument. We will talk about this in detail when we cover the section on instruments used in Hindustani Sangeet. Number 7, dynamics, softness or loudness of a sound. These are the building blocks that are common to all kinds of music. There are many more that relate only to Indian music of North and South, like Thaat, Rag, Tal, Alap, Taan, and so on. Other than just technical terms, Indian music has so many different forms and variety that I cannot list all the terms here. Well, I think that's enough for today. Next, we'll talk in detail about these terms starting with the physical aspect of music called rhythm. For today's demonstration, I have selected an old recording of mine, a philosophical song also called Bhajan by Sant Kabir Das. Moko kahan dhoonde re bande. For a song a day, I have a little heavier dose for you. The list is at the end of the video and I'll come back to explain each song. So stay tuned. Thank you.
मुझको कहाँ ढूंढे रे बंदे, मुझको कहाँ ढूंढे रे बंदे, मैं तो तेरे पास में, मुझको कहाँ ढूंढे रे बंदे। ना तीरथ में ना मूरत में ना एकांत निवास में, ना तीरथ में ना मूरत में ना एकांत निवास में, ना मंदिर में ना मंदिर में ना मस्जिद में ना कबे कैलाश में, मुझको कहाँ ढूंढे रे बंदे। ना मैं जप में ना मैं तप में ना मैं व्रत उपास में, ना मैं जप में ना मैं तप में ना मैं व्रत उपास में, ना मैं क्रिया संन्यास में, मुझको कहाँ ढूंढे रे बंदे। खोजी होए तुरत मिल जाऊं, एक पल की तलाश में, खोजी होए तुरत मिल जाऊं, एक पल की तलाश में। कहत कबीरा, कहत कबीरा, सुनो भाई साधो, मैं तो हूँ विश्वास में। मुझको कहाँ ढूंढे रे बंदे, मैं तो तेरे पास में। मुझको कहाँ ढूंढे रे बंदे।
Hello friends again. For a song a day, I have a little heavier dose as I said for you today. 6 different forms of North Indian vocal classical music. Again, there are more than 6 forms. We will have that series in the future. But today, listen to these 6 different forms. The first one is a Thumari. Thumari by Dr. Prabha Atre. Very famous Thumari, Kaun, Gali, Gayo, Sham. Next, number 2, a classic, Darungi, a Holi by Girija Deve and Kathak dance by Birju Maharaj. Number 3, another classic, Tarasat Jiyara Hamar, a Kajali performed by Shobha Gurtu. Drupad and Dhamar presentation is the 4th. This is by Dagar Brothers. Next, a Chota Khayal, Piya Milan Ko Jaun Sakhiri Aaj. This is in Rag Bhattiyar by Pandit Sanjay Abhyankar. And the last one is a Tarana. Tarana in Rag Yaman by Ustad Rashid Khan. Please enjoy. Listen to each form carefully and try to analyze as much as you can. Thank you. Oh, yeah, don't forget to subscribe. Talk to you soon. See you next week. Bye.